You have my respect for helping me stop Crossbones. But this shield belongs to the people of Wakanda. Now, if you would excuse me.
In our animated series, Black Panther sort of redefines what it means to be a superhero. That's exciting. To play him off of other heroes who've made a career out of being a hero, he's a king. He's a leader of an entire nation. His responsibilities and his priorities are different than all the other heroes. His technology is advanced, and yet he has the set of powers that are very organic to who he is.
If you think about when the character was created, at that time, Kirby and Lee created a guy that was first a black character, which was unusual in any comic book realm, but also a black character that is regal, extremely intelligent, has a great sense of pride and authority. Yeah. I know people today probably don't realize that, but that was very groundbreaking back then.
When adapting one of our characters from comics to animation, the simple ingredient is just to try to get the essence of the character and break it down to, because you don't have the kind of time that you do in a comic. In a comic, you can publish multiple issues over the course of several years and really dig into the richness of the character. So in animation, what we do is we distill that down to what are the key important parts, and even if there's key important storylines, how can we adapt those and streamline them to be able to put them into our animated shows?
It was about time.
It's about time.
Yeah, really.
I mean, people are walking around, I'm not going to say who, super handsome people are walking around with shields made out of stuff from the kingdom of Wakanda, vibranium.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? If they're walking around with that stuff, then the source of the vibranium,
Yeah, I
the
agree.
ruler, the king, ought to be there.
Wow, I like that.
We knew right from the beginning of season 3 when we started. I spoke to our story editors, Danielle Wolfe and Eugene Sun, said we got to get Black Panther in here. But he holds such a special place in all of our hearts as longtime Marvel fans. So they sort of went about, as they went about breaking the season along with us, we found the right place. It's amidst a bunch of episodes where we're debuting some of these new characters for our audience.
I've spoken to Stan Lee many times about Marvel characters and what really makes them work and what's the best, how do you really create a good Marvel character, the formula. It all starts with the alter ego, the costume, the mask, that's all secondary. It really is, the powers are all secondary. If you have a great, compelling person inside that suit, that's what fans gravitate to.
He's the Black Panther you know and you recognize. He's regal, he has his own motivations, he's mysterious, but he's honorable.
Stories become so much more interesting also when T'Challa decides to leave Wakanda. It's not like he's experienced the rest of the world. The rest of the world is experiencing him.
He certainly takes up a lot of oxygen on the screen. You're drawn to him. And I think kids who have never experienced a Black Panther story before are suddenly going to have a new favorite superhero.